Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nigel Fullick with the Southwest Florida Mortgage Group here at John R. Wood, where we've been for now over 13 years, and very proud of that. Special thanks to Phil and Dottie and Ron and the whole team here at John R. Wood. In the essence of time this morning, we're really going to run through this. So the first thing we'd like to do is start with something fun, and that is a drawing for a brand new Apple iPad. Thanks, Scott. And the winner is, from the Marco Island office, Stacy Woodhoff. Congratulations, Stacy. We'll get that down to you. We would not have been here for the last 13 years if it wasn't for the fact that Jerry Teven and myself have been fortunate enough to have a great team with us and working day to day to help all of you sell homes. I'd like to acknowledge Mary Adams, Nicole Paolini, Al Beatrice, and our newest member, Shauna Amdor, for their great work this past year and for all their support. So thank you to our team. And as we've done for the last 10 or 12 years now, we're going to, for the first time, remotely honor our Loan Officer of the Year. This young lady's only been with us for 3 years, but for the second year in a row, out of our North Naples office, we'd like to congratulate Nicole Paolini. And what's special this year is Nicole actually closed over $32 million. And in the mortgage industry, that has now put her in the top 10 loan officers in all of Southwest Florida. So congratulations, Nicole. Great job. We're honored once again in 2021. We will continue what we've been doing now for 6 years, and that is Jerry and myself will pay for the appraisal for any honorably discharged veteran who closes with us at NewRez and is a John R. Wood customer. So that is something we'll continue, and I know that it can help. We're not going to hit you with a lot of graphs and numbers this year, but if you look right now, you can see a graph that shows an amazing growth in our business, much like John R. Wood. Last year was amazing, but in 2018, we were at $6.2 billion. In 2019, we jumped to $23 billion, and now for 2020, we rose to $62 billion in closed loans. That makes us now one of the top 10 largest mortgage banks in the country. That includes both banks and mortgage companies. We're very proud of that. So, this year's 2021 economic presentation, the opinions expressed in this presentation are my own, and they're only influenced by legitimate economists, members of the Federal Reserve Bank, Doug Duncan, Rob Chrisman, Barry Habib, and in the years that Phil Wood agrees with me, he's in there too. So you'll all be getting a little bit longer version of this with some of the numbers, facts, and figures you might be interested in. I always do a report card every year. For 2020, predictions report card. If I'd been lazy, I could have probably put 2021 on the predictions report card and got an A-. That being said, let's see what our predictions really are for 2021. Number one, inflation will become a real issue, rising to 3.5% to 4% by year end, with Florida's economy continuing to improve in the second quarter and only slowing if projected stimulus spending worries Wall Street and our buyers, or your buyers. Number two, the annual Federal Reserve Bank projection called for no rate hikes in 2020. Look for none before July, but it's very feasible we'll see one rate hike before November if inflation becomes an issue earlier than 2022. And we actually see that possibly happening now with that trend upward. Number three, the U.S. economy will grow, making up for last year with a strong spring and summer, which we're seeing now. The actual stimulus package direction and control of COVID will certainly dictate what happens in the fourth quarter, either pulling back or forging ahead. Number four, oil prices. They should remain below $65 a barrel, which will continue to boost the manufacturing and transportation sectors and the overall U.S. economy. Currently, it's hovering around $59 to $60 a barrel. If it stays below 70, we're in good shape. Number five, real estate sales in Florida will continue to lead the nation based on more of a perception through the media of Florida being a tax-friendly state with no budget deficit. And right now, number two is where Florida is as fiscally responsible states. We were number 3 last year. Now we jumped to number 2, and you're all saying who's number 1. Believe it or not, the number 1 state is Tennessee. So the only question you really want answered is, where will interest rates go in Florida in 2021? Rates in Florida and in the country will fluctuate more dramatically than 2020, but barring another cataclysmic event, should remain in a range of 2.93% to 3.75% over the next 6 months. They could move higher by year's end with a strengthening economy and if inflation's running at over 3%. So that's a brief presentation for this year. All of you, thank you so much. The Southwest Florida Mortgage Group here at John R. Wood has the people, the products, and the best support team in our industry. We look forward to helping you reach your highest expectations in 2021, just as you have helped us reach ours. So thanks for 13 great years, and now to close, let's do a drawing for one more Apple iPad. Thank you, Scott. Oh, out of our Bonita Springs office, Michelle Origer. Congratulations, Michelle. Thanks again, everyone. Make it a great day, and special congratulations to all of our winners here at John R. Wood.
Thank you, Nigel. Please welcome Phil Wood.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're happy to have all of you on the call for our 2021 awards event. As today's intro mentioned, last year was unbelievable. Agents, you did an amazing job of stepping up your efforts, going back to May and early June when showing property was still a challenge. At that time, we had a number of sales using only website photos, videos, walkthrough phone tours, and any other method that you or the buyers could find. Later, as inventory disappeared like crazy, you diligently contacted expired listings, past customers, and many others, resulting in a reasonable flow of new listings that allowed the Wood firm to sell many of our own properties. And during all this time, our staff and management were a beehive of activity. They were going like crazy trying to keep up and provide the support services for our agents. The end of the year result was astounding. An increase of nearly $1 billion in written sales, up to almost $3.7 billion, our best year ever by far. You also sold more listings than any other firm in Southwest Florida. You were number one. For closed sales volume, Premier Sotheby's beat us for the first time in 6 years. But we won't let that happen again. In a moment, Ron will tell you about our progress this year. But a big thank you from the Wood family to all the agents who helped last year and to all the staff and management who worked so diligently to support those efforts. For 2020, we've already improved our marketing umbrella with more targeted digital advertising, a more effective email program, a steady dose of public relations, more luxury focus, and a continuation of newspaper and our 2 proprietary publications. You'll see more exciting improvements as the year progresses. Congratulations to each and every award winner today and to all the other agents who made sales last year, even if you're not receiving an award. But I fully expect to see you up here next year when we will hopefully be back to in-person events. Thank you.